It's just me and my best friend going back and forth. And you know that we're shoveling shit, shoveling shit, shoveling shit.
Is that real or is it digital? Oh, it's real. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore.
How's me lucky charms today?
Uh, Good. I forgot today was this day.
You're Rebecca O'Malley.
I am Irish. I'm half Irish.
I know.
Yeah.
And Neanderthal.
2%.
Yeah,
2%.
that 2% shining, girl.
Well, I think honestly, I look equal parts Neanderthal and Irish, honestly.
Updated the wall.
I feel really bad.
She needs more stuff, but like I got that's our Portugal horse and a bee and a snake.
I might have stuff for you. I miss what you had. I miss those things. I listened to that episode the other day and I was like, oh my God, this is fucked up and also funny.
I love it so much. Your room is so bare behind you.
I'm selling shit left and right. It's
She's
crazy.
moving. She's moving.
I know it's crazy. And I'm He-Man. I look like He-Man.
He-Man.
You know He-Man.
I mean, I've heard of He-Man, but I can't picture what he looks like.
Yes, you can. Okay, just stare at my head for a minute.
Are you still loving your hair?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Good.
Okay. So I had just finished a delicious pot of soup. It was so good. I slaved over a hot stove for Chris. I come back in to like lounge for the rest of the evening, just like this. And Chris was like, "You look like He-Man." And I was like, "That's fucked up. This is I was like, I just cooked you a pot of soup. I'm living my best life with my new bob, and you say I look like He-Man? And then I went down the rabbit hole looking for, I was like sending him memes like this and stuff. I'm like, you asshole. It's good, ain't it?
Were you like, that's the hottest thing anyone's ever said to me?
I was like, well, you're the one that's got a fuck He-Man, so I ain't worried about it. I like it. I mean, if you think I look like He-Man,
Do you remember
that's
Jim and the holograms?
I do.
Yeah. Weren't they like always with He-Man? Or like maybe they
No.
came on at the same time or something.
Maybe. But that would be the crossover that everybody would want because He-Man, Masters of the Universe, it was one of those things. It's like you don't know if it was happening in the past or in the future because it's like
Yeah.
weird post-apocalyptic people fighting with each other. But Gem, they're from like 80s. Well, back
Yeah.
then it was like future 80s.
Maybe I'm thinking of She-Ra.
You were.
Yeah.
You were.
Tell
She-Ra
me
and
you're from the
He-Man.
80s without telling me you're from the 80s.
I'm feeling that. Like I really
I love
like
your hair. I'm
like
obsessed with it.
thanks. Like Ali Sheedy, Molly Ringwald. I'm just like, I did this like side part. You remember the Breakfast Club where like the
Mhm.
basket case Ali Sheedy, and I'm like, I'm Ali Sheedy. I love. Don't judge. All right,
I
I'll go back to what I had. I just look, He-Man again. I don't give a fuck. I love it so much.
I
Anyway,
love it. And it's way more chic than He-Man. I see where he's coming from, but it's like He-Man chic.
yeah. You haven't even seen me in a cap yet.
Oh,
It's really good. How are you? I feel like I haven't, what's the weather like? Did you get blown away? How is everything?
we got pranked. It is
That's
not even April 1st. They told us it was I mean, they were like hunkered down. I went to Target. I like storm prepped level 4 out of 5. It was like, there's going to be this boom because it's been hot and cold and they're going to come together and tornadoes. And it drizzled for 20 minutes. Last night around 8 o'clock, I'm not going to lie, we were out and about. My cousin, Alex, our producer, is in a bagpipe band. And so
I
they're,
saw.
oh my God, he's so cool. And, so we wanted to go see that last night. And like on the ride home, it started a nice little downpour and you could see the wind.
Oh
Like you could
shit.
see it in the rain. So I was like, oh, here we go. And within 15 minutes, it was done. Like we closed businesses, Rebecca. Like
I had people
the state was
cancel.
shutting down. The state was shutting down.
No, I know. Like I had coaching clients that live in Virginia or West Virginia or whatever, like cancel because they're like, I'm not gonna have any power. It's gonna be like blah blah blah. And that's how Florida is, honestly, because there's like you can anticipate like a tropical storm or a tropical depression or a hurricane and then like take all these precautions, which is safer than you better be safe than sorry, you know? And
Yeah.
then the motherfucker will go boom or like
Yeah.
just disappear. It's the weather. Yeah, I guess you can't really like count on
I think today is an embarrassing day for meteorologists, though.
it. Yeah.
But on one hand, I'm really happy we didn't have deadly tornadoes, which is what they were predicting. And we don't get tornadoes here.
Yeah.
That's not a Virginia thing. I mean, we've had one or two, but like, you know, so I'm glad we didn't get that, but I'm not glad I shut my business down for the day. So,
Yeah. That part sucks.
but I also like deep cleaned the house, like certain areas of it and the kitchen. And like, you always have that catch file. Do you have a
Yeah.
catch file? I have a corner, the fucking corner. And I mean, I went through it and there was like, little pamphlets from Christmas on like how to decorate your house that just get thrown over.
Yeah.
And then I had two picture frames and there was like a cluster of like dust bunnies and stuff. And I was like, ah.
It feels
So I
good
got,
today, don't it?
yeah,
Yeah. Well, good. You made the best of it.
yeah. Oh.
Your winged liner looks good today. Maybe that cleaning did something for you where you're just like,
I got
look,
a new pencil. I was doing it with like I have a hard time with it. Like those liquid pointy ones, I can't do
yeah.
that. Then I was doing it with shadow and a brush, and then I got Instagram added for a pencil, and it's like the finest micro tip pencil, and it really is. And I've always been very good with a pencil.
I mean, we're on Zoom. It's not the best quality and far away, and it looks so good it looks like, yeah, it's good. It like draws you up, like brings everything up. Oh God, speaking of bringing everything up.
We're so hard on ourselves.
I guess so. I ain't gonna like lose sleep over it, but I am like, I think about it sometimes. It doesn't like wreck me and prevent me from living my life or loving myself, but I'm like, I think we're so deeply programmed to see anything different than youth instantly mean bad. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to when I do it, I'm not like shaming myself. I'm not even getting pissed off about it. I'm not even ruling out if I would fix that. But I'm just trying to be aware of where that comes from.
Yeah, I
I
feel
mean, if
that.
you for ages, women have been told aging's bad. So it's like at this point, I feel like it's deeply rooted in all of us, let alone the
I
way
know.
social media and fucking the ease of plastic surgery and shit is. I'm
Well,
like,
it's so sad because we're just told that like, young is hot. And so we're always chasing that. But then it's like, I don't care about like I don't that's not yeah, I don't know. So
it's
I don't want
creepy. I mean, it
yeah,
really actually is creepy, you know what I mean? And I'm
mm,
sure originally it came from some sort of evolutionary like animalistic, like youth means they're breeders type shit. But come on, we've moved way past fucking like caveman days, and women have, just as much to offer as guys. It's not caveman days. So like I
yeah,
really think we should start calling a spade where that shit comes from, especially over other women and being like, "Hey, that's actually not fucking cool that I'm not allowed to just let my skin do what it does."
yeah,
Um, yeah, because I think that's very odd. Like if your skin is plump and your lips are plump and everything's fertile and plump and youthful, then you're sexier. It's like, come the fuck on now.
I
Come the
know.
fuck on. That's like really actually quite weird.
It is. Yeah, and I like subscribe to it. I mean, not to that level, but like I do.
No,
And
I mean, I
I accept
just
that about
did
myself.
that.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's not hot. Like a
yeah,
turkey neck is unfuckable. Like I do it too. That's what I'm saying. It's like so ingrained in us. And the thing is I don't even think it's like I'm not gonna necessarily fix my turkey neck to make me be fuckable or not. Like that's not even it. It's like
no,
the eyes of other women, but where did us as women get that programming? Originally guys, you know what I mean? So it's like this crazy deep layered thing. I feel
yeah,
like I'm working on it day by day, and then people like Heidi that just shows up that way. I feel like, oh, thanks. Like I don't know, you're like that woman ahead that's doing, I was thinking about this yesterday. People like Heidi that are aging just naturally and just, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing what I do. And I'm like, okay, women ahead of me, I get to see the blueprint. That's cool. I think that's awesome. Then I think the generation younger than us, they give a certain level of less fucks. And they're like showing their, I remember I first started seeing girls online showing their midriff when they were like thick. And I'm like, I wish I had the balls to do that. When I was younger, the last thing I would ever fucking do would be
Same.
put my gut out if I was, because I was heavy. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's just like we're this interesting in between millennial stage. I mean, I don't know. Like, thank God for older women fucking showing out, and thank God for younger women showing out. Because I'm like, I see the value in both, and it helps heal me little bit by little bit, you know?
I would agree with that. Absolutely. And I don't know that I'm like 100% there. Like I'll still have like these little thoughts here and there, but like I would, but we also were like of that 90s Kate Moss era, which sadly some of that's coming back, which is, so I hope that like we've done enough work as a full society that it's not going to impact these young girls. But, with the Ozempics and stuff, it's like, we're seeing some scary, scary thin. And, as long as people are healthy, that's all I care about, right? It's just like the message of healthy, but, you worry that it's promoting this message of being unhealthy to fit a certain standard. And so, I hope we don't swing back that way.
I know. What I find just really fucking odd anyway is that body types trend. It's
Yeah.
like we see shit happen in fashion and with celebrities, and then you start to see other people mimic that as trends. And
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, can we really just start to think as individuals and not want to go with trends? I was thinking about this the other day too, and tell me if this hits you, because I was like, whoa. Okay, so you and I have conversations like this, and it has a lot to do with like our healing journey and like accepting parts of us and at least being aware of way these like societal beauty standards and I don't know, we're just having different conversations, whatever the case is. Well, I did start questioning a lot of beauty standards and why we do what we do. And aging has a lot to do with it for me, where I'm just like, I'm getting like fed up with these crazy fucking things. Like I've been shaving my legs since I'm 13. I'm fucking, why do we do these things? I'm just having these awakenings with womanhood. And it really affected the my place in the beauty industry, to be
Mm,
honest with you. And I also, and I don't get me wrong, I see the value of a transformative haircut and how you feel about yourself and a color that complements your skin tone. Like I see so much like value in that and how you can still lift up people through their appearance. But what was really fucking with me is my like kind of awakenings with capitalism and shitty marketing and the whole thing designed to make us feel inadequate and not young enough and not pretty enough and not my hair's not shiny enough or thick enough and seeing behind the scenes with these beauty brands and shit and just seeing not only industry wide but commercially like what is happening with these beauty standards and I'm like I don't have the heart on I used to about what I did as a hairdresser. I'm
yeah.
like, ew, I kind of want to dive deeper into the human and not the exterior of the human. And I know that's why we've had conversations about this. That's why coaching interests you. That's why retreats interest you because like we're so much more than the shell that we've invested the last 2 decades into our craft with, you know?
Yeah, I have two things that came up. Like, number one is like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like self-expression and creativity. And I think as long as you're doing it for those reasons, and it's like, this is what makes me feel like me, and this is what makes me feel good, and this is the image that I want to create that, complements the person and woman that I want to be. Okay. But I think it's when it becomes to this point of like, I have to keep up with a certain standard because I want to look like my friends and I don't want to look different because I'm thinking about like I have a niece who's 15 and they all look the same, they all wear the same things and this because they want to fit into a certain group. And then as you get older, that's when it starts getting into that male gaze, which led me to my second point is that as you were talking and we talk about our friend Heidi and people like, do you feel as though women are progressing at a faster pace than men with these? And that's why there are so many women who do still struggle at the level that they do, because they do care about being attractive, being desired, being wanted, the male gaze. But like, I don't want to like group all men into that. that because I think there are definitely some that like don't look at the world that way. But as a whole, men are still kind of programmed and wired for the hottie yaddy yaddy and the young girl and everything else. And so like I don't know if like as a whole they have progressed as fast as women.
No, I went to this, and I don't know why this is like meow 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 with like a bright red neon flashing sign in my head. We went to this horse therapy thing.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was really loving the hat was just really like
I
punctuating.
have the worst time with headbands.
I know I can't fuck with
Oh,
that shit
oh, they
either.
drive me crazy, but that was fun.
It was fun. But the horse facilitator, somatic lady, when we went to the thing the other day, she was like, we need to have the audacity and we need to have like the, autonomy over our experience as women. And and no, it's not a whole lot of effort, just equally to a mediocre white guy. And she's right. Like if we just at least have like set the bar to mediocre white guy, it's like women have to try so much harder. Like guys just kind of exist and it's
Yeah,
like and also things are I mean there's always exceptions. I'm just being very generally broad when it comes to
sure.
like average guy women stuff, but like I don't know, like aging, graying is distinguished, you equate that with knowledge, and you don't necessarily right off the top equate an aging woman with like distinguished knowledge, whatever. Isn't like what we describe older women as crone, barren, old witch. It's like all these like fucking not good things. And I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
why is there such a double standard? I know, I mean, I hope in our lifetime that some of this gets sorted out, but when you think back, like I said, this is like evolutionary, insane stuff that started from the get. Like it had to do with procreation and survival and like knocking cave women over the head and dragging them into the thing. And that's just crazy that we haven't like sorted this out by now. Like there's all
Yeah.
kinds of modern psychology and just psychology period and like it's proven that women can do extraordinary things. Here,
Mhm.
okay, we're talking about the meaning of life here. I
Yeah.
think guys always had a hang up with the fact that creation comes from a woman and guys can't do it. And
Mhm.
because of that, I feel like they've always tried to stifle the greatness of women in general, just as a species, because they're like, fuck. We were never designed, we'll never be designed to be able to bring life into the world, so let me try to fucking snuff out the greatness that is a woman. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Have you ever read? I wonder if it's in my cabinet here because I can't remember the name of it. It's something I want to say like the divine of the femininity. Hold on. Fill some airspace. It's right here. Let me see if I have it.
Yatta-da-da-da, yatta-da-da. Fill in some airspace, fill in some airspace. Hurry back.
Yeah, so the reality is I do have it.
You
I
do? Ooh, I
do
didn't do my
have it.
roots. Look, right when we're talking about all this deep evolutionary stuff, I'm like, ooh, my grays are showing.
Have you read this?
No. The Gifts of Sovereignty. It sounds like it's up my alley. I've been on my soapbox.
The Path to Femininity. The first chapter of this got me. I mean, it just talks about how, like, kind of like what you were saying about women in the creation, and it's like, how we've been so powerful for so long, and that's why men had to create these patriarchies and religions and things like that to control it. And then, of course, fast forward and we're like called witches and stuff like that. But anyway, I mean, like the very first chapter, it was just all about how we were so like shut up and silenced and, deranked because they saw us as a threat. And yeah, you need to read that
I
book. Well,
do need to read that.
I hate to tell people you need to do something, but I highly
No,
suggest that you read that book. It is so good. Man, now
I
I want to
didn't.
read it again.
I do
You're
too.
spot on. You're spot on.
I also think it's not all cultures. A lot of cultures celebrate and give power to women and respect that women are like intuitive and those creators and those divine mother like bring life into the world. They like respect that about women. A lot like some Southeast cultures, the matriarchy, it's always been a woman. It's been the woman in power because they like respect that a woman has like knowledge like that. And actually it's not a liability to have like hormonal cycles and something to do with like here and the ways that like Europeans have come over here and call it pretty much like old school back in the day, beginning of Christianity, European vibe, like colonizer vibe. It's all been like that. It's all been like burn the witches. And that was even back in medieval times, comes over here, and then you get the Salem witch trials. It's like pretty much women have always been demonized. And then if a guy has a weak moment or some shit, and this has been since the history of time, they've been like a siren or this temptress or like, how dare you, fuck with a guy. And it's always the woman's demonized. And not everywhere. Western culture, European culture, like colonizing culture, even like here in the land of the United States first, like indigenous people respected the femininity. It's the whole two spirit even. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like ancient wisdom knows better, and all this fucking whatever this is doesn't know any better. And it's a fear-based thing, and it's like this weird came from biblical times thing. I don't know. I hate it here. Not like existing, but I just mean like I don't care. I'm not one of these like land of the home, proud of the. I don't fucking have any pride. I hate it. I really hate it. And I acknowledge my privilege being born here and having certain opportunities and da 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 da. But like, yeah, what are we talking about? Existential fucking shit on this one today, aren't
Yeah,
we?
on to church.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Hey, only God can do it. Only
Yeah.
God can do it. Hey.
Did you see those reels where they have the kids having tantrums and they'll
Yeah,
put like gospel over?
I want to do it to Debbie having zoomies.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
She's so crazy. She's been on one today. She was
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, she's got a foot fetish today.
Oh, gross. Well, that's because her mom is really trying to get her foot business off the ground.
God, if anybody's looking to pay me for feet fit pics, uh,
What started as a goof is turning into a real thing Kelly's trying to do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's not much I wouldn't do for a quick buck these days just to get out of Dodge, you know? Well, I mean, there's things I wouldn't do.
Yeah. I have so
Rewind,
many thoughts.
rewind, rewind.
I know. I'm like, I'm taking it. I'm just gonna put a pin in that. I have
No,
like
the weather.
let's not do that either. I was gonna say I have this former client slash friend that she does stuff with OnlyFans and all kinds of stuff. Like my gears were already turned. I'm like, I'll start a group text with y'all. Let's see what can be done. But I'm like, no, I know what she does for her loot.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe she can get you in on the foot thing though.
she's
I
open
am
to
talking out of my
collaboration.
ass. Huh?
She's open to collabs.
Maybe. I mean, if she's open to sharing certain parts of her anatomy that you're not, maybe you could just put your foot on her titty and that'll be the crossover that everybody, or stick your toe up her ass or something.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
No, I really think there's a market for that.
I'm sure there is, but I draw the line. I was just thinking cute pedicure, draw someone's name with a Sharpie between my toes.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's so oversaturated. You have to do some wild shit now to make any money.
Okay, okay. All right. Let me think on it. Let me think on it.
But
You
I
know,
don't
I
want to poo-poo your dreams or anything.
bada bing, bada boom.
You know who said that the other day? Colleen in our summit. She said, I don't want to poo-poo on something. I'm like, I don't say that near enough.
I heard one the other day about like I would rather, and I was like, I need to use that more. It was like I would rather panini press my titty than do something. And I was like, that's good. I don't use that enough. That's real good.
Remember that. Put that in
Yeah.
your put it in
Mhm.
your notes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather panini press my titty than do that. That's a good
It's
one.
it is good, and it reminds me of a recent mammogram I had, and it is literally your tit is pressed like it's bad. Like I forgot. I hadn't got one in several years, and I'm like, this is fucking not to get back on my soapbox about women and fucked up shit, but I'm like, there's got to be a better way. Like,
I
why is
know.
nobody putting any effort and funding into another way to scan your tit than to smash it down to the point of it gonna bust?
You don't want to look down either. You don't want to see
I
that.
I do. I did. I was like, this is so cool. Look how big and wide it can get, but it did hurt really bad. Like if
Big and wide, there's a
there's a
titty
titty.
so big and wide. My mom is my
Okay.
mammo tech.
She's what?
My mammo tech. She squeezes my boobs. My sister think it's so weird, so she won't. She sees someone, and I'm like, I think it's weird to not have your mom do it if your mom could do it. First off, I'm like,
I have
when I think
questions.
of
Is
like
she a
doing,
professional?
yeah, that's her
Okay.
job. She's a
Okay,
mammography
okay.
technician. Yeah, she's a radiology technician. She does mammo.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
she squeezes tits all day. And my sister's like, I think it's weird that you go to mom. And I'm like, I think it's weird that you don't go to mom. And I don't know if maybe it's because I do hair. Because for me, it's like a head is a head after a
Yeah,
while. Like, I just don't even think about it. We're talking scalp. Um, we're talking scalp.
I know. A head's a head.
Excuse you.
I know. It's fair.
So I'm just like a tit's a tit to my mom, and then I
Not
know
only
that she's
that, but I
with
feel
me,
like
she's gonna do a good job.
I think she's a vested interest because she wants to spot any irregularities on her daughter to keep her daughter healthy and safe. It's like, I feel like, right?
Right.
Would it be
But
like
I
that?
do question sometimes if she has to squeeze it as hard as she does, or if she's paying me back. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm like, Mom, I was like, you're enjoying that a little too much. Like, I think sometimes it's payback, because it hurts when they flatten your tit.
I mean, my mom didn't squeeze my tit recently, but it hurts. So I don't know if she's like hurting you extra.
Yeah, that thing like does this and then it rotates a little, It's like a twisted tit.
I know.
I don't know what
Well,
it is, but
shit. I only have 13 more minutes of this conversation.
I don't know if people have 13 more minutes left in them to listen to this conversation.
Yes, they do.
If you're still here.
This is like that show. What is that show with the fucking guy that rides the tricycle and he's like a jigsaw. This is like one of those, it's like this is like torture to people is what I'm saying right now. So you never, what is that show where Jigsaw rides the tricycle?
Jigsaw. I don't know.
The
Is Jigsaw a person?
yeah. I'll
Is
show
this a
you.
game show or like a TV
It's
show?
a horror movie series.
Oh, Jigsaw. Isn't it Jigsaw?
No.
Chain Saw.
Jigsaw movie.
I'm not a real like horror film kind of person. I cried when I had a friend take me to see Hostel.
Oh, that was a bad one though.
That was so bad.
This
I
is
don't know why.
Jigsaw.
Oh God.
But what the fuck is the show? Basically, oh, Saw. So basically they put people in torture situations and then they have to like survive. I was thinking of the listener being on the show Saw with us and having to
Yeah.
sit through our fucking ridiculous conversation for the next 13 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that we've like compared the mammo to soft. You know what I mean? Like it was mammography, but like for anyone listening, they're not that bad. Get your titties checked.
They are bad and also get your titties checked. I mean,
A
I'm
little
not
bit
gonna lie.
bad. It's like it's not torture,
No,
but it's also like not fun.
no.
Yeah.
Especially
So
if your mom is extra squeezing your titty hard.
no, I know she does on purpose. I know she does.
I just had a premonition of Alex clipping that weird last segment out of context
Yeah.
about your mom squeezing your titty, and you're like, I know she does. It's gonna be weird for this. It's gonna be good.
I wonder how my first cousin's gonna feel about like an episode about my titties.
It ain't nothing he hasn't heard before. I was going back and listening to our
He's
old episodes.
he's cool.
He has to be because the shit he's heard already, I'm like, what? He'd be silly if he did just skim through this shit. If I were him, I'd be listening to all of it just to, because listen, right now, Alex, we're talking shit about you.
Oh my gosh. I did you see the picture of him playing the drums? I put the little picture and he's in his little kilt.
I saw
It's
it on your stories. I didn't see a little picture.
well, I did the video and then I did the picture and oh, it's so blurry, but look at his
Oh, he looks
face.
so happy and proud.
That's our producer, people. That is Alex at the
Happy
back.
St. Patrick's Day, Alex.
I know. I'm so glad I got to go see him. It was It was cool. Bagpipes are cool.
Yeah, they speak to my soul. I think it's something genetic, maybe to do with my people.
It was so loud. There was like 20 bagpipers
That's a
playing.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rattling.
It was, yeah. And I had a harp. I had a harp beer, and I don't drink beer. And I looked 3 months pregnant when I got home. You know I'm not supposed to do that, but I was like, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Was
So I
it
did.
green?
No, no. It was just a regular one. And ooh, I paid for it when I got home.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you grown weary?
A little, I think. Have we run out of things to say?
No, never. But
Right.
like, I think they've had enough. Really,
Yeah.
is there any common thread besides us bitching about womanhood and mammograms
In
and
today's talk or in the podcast in general?
oh no. I mean, I think the podcast in general has like so many you can't pick a theme, I guess, but
Well,
like
it's
no,
shoveling
today.
shit. We're just, just shooting the shit.
Exactly.
So, today's theme is
See?
you know what? This
What?
should be a challenge for the listeners.
Yeah.
Please
Pick
message us.
what's your takeaway bin? And then we'll name it that. What's your takeaway?
Oh my God, I love it. Oh yeah, Alex is like, how the fuck do I like title this one?
I bet Titty Panini would be pretty good.
Titty O'Malley?
Titty O'Malley or Panini Tit. Either are pretty good. Panini Tit would intrigue me.
Okay, Panini Tit it is, episode
Yeah,
15.
Panini Tit. And on that note, let me, how do I? Oh yeah, okay.
It's just me and my best friend, shoveling shit, walking through life, take it bit by bit. Now everybody is gonna know that we got a show.